what type of system is in place for emergencies?
Well, after Virginia Tech, we got a little more serious about thinking. The first Virginia Tech, I'm talking about, a little more serious about thinking about how we notify the campus in regards to any kind of emergency. We started to think about things like tornadoes, train derailments, where you might have some hazardous chemicals, gunmen on campus, snowstorms, those sort of things. It's very difficult to get word out to approximately any given day 6,000 to 7,000 people on campus. Some of them are outside, some of them are sleeping, some of them are in classes. So it's difficult to try to get the word out to everybody. And the only way to do that, what we determined, was that you had to do it in lots of different ways. There's no one way to get the word out. So we developed a system of notifications. The first one is that we have an outdoor siren system that we purchased and put in place so that all the campus is within earshot of the siren system. If you're outside, sitting on the grass, walking on the sidewalk or whatever, you'll hear the siren system, and it actually has voice commands with it. So there's a series of messages that the sirens will say in addition to going off as the siren does. There'll be a series of messages that might say tornado warning, seek shelter now, evacuation warning, follow the instructions of the emergency officials, hazardous materials warning, terrorist warning, which might have to do with a gunman on campus. Just a series of pre-recorded messages that will be played over and over and over again. So that's the outdoor siren system. We also have the e-alert text message system, and any student, faculty, and staff who signed up for the e-alert can get text messages that the university will send out. And I think we have pretty good adoption of that among people that have cell phones. So that's the way to get things out. They'll be in all campus email. In addition to the Smith-Jackson, all students' email, there'll also be all the faculty staff too. So everybody will get an email. The Elon website has the ability to put a red banner across the top of every page on the site. It's an emergency banner that we will put online. So on ENET and every other page on the site, you'll see a bright red banner across the top. There's a system in place where the campus telephone system, which has IP telephones, and they have little speakers on them. The campus system can take over those speakers and broadcast warnings through the speaker on those telephones. So all the secretaries in the buildings, all the people who have those types of telephones, there can be a message coming through that telephone. There's also the ability for us to broadcast over WSOE radio and the campus closed circuit television system. So if the event goes on for some time, we have the ability to take over those systems and use those to get the word out. And finally, we have some telephone hotlines where you can put pre-recorded messages, which might be more important for parents and off-campus people. They could call into these numbers and get pre-recorded sort of messages.